So we're gonna go live.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. Welcome back, everybody, to another live stream tonight. And this is I gotta change this here. This is not Thursday anymore.
Oh, it's Friday night. Extravaganza is what I'm seeing in my upper left here.
Yeah, is that what I called it? The Friday night extravaganza.
Or S and a cutoff because it was Friday night support chat. You know, I've been to mention this like any time in the last week. It's not a rant. It's a comment.
All right.
It's not a long story.
All right.
I don't give a flying. Oh, can I?
I had to get them all out of the way. I got to shoot off all the guns at once. People like
please, the bleeping court.
All right. What do you got? What's going on?
I was about to say that. Did you notice that with all the late night shows working from home and all the talk shows working from home, that the quality of their broadcast pretty much equals ours now?
Yes. It's hilarious you say that because I was listening to one of the sports radios and it sounded like he was in his closet. And I heard all the echo and the quality was terrible. Yes, I did. Everyone's working at home now. In fact, there's one guy, JT the Brick. I listen to JT the Bricks on satellite radio. And he's like, I'm working from home. I can't even take any calls. So I have to have guests on. He sets up guests and they must Skype in or something like that. And he talks to these people for like a half hour at a time. But no one can call his show because it's not set up to do it that way.
And so, yes, they have reached our level of broadcast excellence.
Yes. I've noticed that. It's funny that you say that because I picked up on that the other night. It's like, wow, these guys sound like they're talking in a closet, you know?
See, there's hope for us yet when we can actually go outside and do stuff. So, hello, Sean D. Or something. Sean, do you know him or a sub of yours or?
Sean, where do I know Sean from? Oh man, I don't know. I got 501 subscribers on my channel.
Congratulations!
I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. I looked. You know what it was? Because the regular season basketball guys, they embedded my video onto their website.
That's awesome.
They put it on Delphi, so I'm getting a lot of hits with that. In fact, I should go and check that out.
You
and see.
When I woke up this morning, I saw that they had done that for you. How you doing, Steve and Robbie? Good to have you along. This weekend I should hit 600.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you're way ahead of me on that. Nice
job. I
started
started a little bit before you.
But I picked it up in the last few weeks with all these broadcasts I'm doing and just the
still about a week behind uploading baseball videos, but yeah. I got tonight when I'm done with the golf, I got to upload Thursday's Masters video. Using Florida and Arizona, maybe people would actually go. I've saw that. And David's one of your Facebook buddies. So the thought maybe just this year, here's something, would be to do what we do down in spring training and just have the Arizona League or the Grapefruit League, the Florida League. So the teams that normally would play spring training in Florida would play each other in the regular season, and the ones in Arizona would play each other for the regular
they're
season.
Talking about a bunch of things there. You know,
I like that.
What we need is confidence. I keep saying we need confidence. We need to go out and do some things and realize that we did it and we're okay. And then you do it again. It's just kind of like when you get bit by a dog. You don't want to pat the dog. Eventually you just touch him real quick on the head and, oh, that's okay. Then maybe I'll give him a little stroke. And then maybe I'll tap his bum. Maybe I'll rub his belly. And then pretty soon the dog's looking your face. So that's what I think it is. And I talked to some people today. I had visitors today.
You did?
I mean, they were on the sidewalk and I was on my steps. So yeah, but we did have visitors. I had somebody drop off some meat to us, and then somebody else picked up
nice.
Yes, my friend in the neighborhood, the next neighborhood over, come over and picked up a package. So the guy made one stop, is what he did.
Okay.
But so I had two people come over, but they were both just, they were on the street, and I was on my sidewalk, so we didn't like hug or anything, But they were saying the same things. It's just like we this is really going on a long time, and give it a couple more weeks or so. But geez, at some point we're all going to go nuts. We really are. We really are going nuts, and if it's not getting any better, or if it is getting better, we have to look at that because
at some point you've had a couple of 65-degree days. I think early on we've not had that up here. It's a dry heat. Yeah, I lived in southern New Mexico. 110 is 110, and we've not had that up here. At least a possibility because they just extended our safer at home warning until May 15th. They just went a whole month ahead, and because when it does it's making outbreaks in the places where you don't want it to make outbreaks, prisons, healthcare facilities and such. It's important to keep the hospital staff healthy. But at least at some point we'll not do a lunch stream so Sarah and I can sit out in our backyard and have lunch. And just that thing would be just such a huge thing. We haven't been able to do it. In fact, it snowed in most of the state here today. Yes, Al. No. Hey, look, it's Al Red Sox fan. Where's that Lashano guy that keeps popping in and asking for Al?
I don't know.
Is that a long story, Al? Robbie, I suppose if it came down to it, if we actually did the season in Florida and Arizona, which would mean, there wouldn't be a lot. Here's the advantages of doing that. Just throwing this out there. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but here's the advantages. Travel time would be almost nil. Okay. Exposure, because you're not traveling that much. Ooh.
I like that one.
I like that one a lot. Exposure, because you're not traveling that much, would be limited. So it'd be the same stadium staff. It would be you're in Camelback Ranch one day, you're in Phoenix the next. Okay. So the travel time would be there. You could get more games in. You could at least try to have a normal season. And maybe when we get to the playoffs, you could get to, okay, if it's Cleveland and Minnesota, then it's Cleveland. We can actually play those there. I don't think we're doing a home run derby. I do see them maybe having a tie after 10 innings or 9 innings.
There was a suggestion on, and we were just talking about the quality of the sports talk radio. There was somebody that was talking, and he said that one of the ideas, I don't know if it was his idea or someone on the station, that what would happen is after 10 innings, they'd go into the 11th, and they would give one team the option of batting or hitting. And if you
hitting or pitching.
Yeah,
you do batting. It is hitting.
I'm sorry, pitching or hitting. Okay, offense or defense.
Right.
And what would happen is if you were the team that was batting, if you scored a run, you won. That was it. But if you were the team that was defending, if you were the team that pitching and you didn't allow a round, then you would win. It's like, who the heck would ever want to go up to the plate and bat? I mean, the chances of scoring a run are I think a lot less than playing in the field, wouldn't you think?
Yes, I mean baseball by its very baseball.
I mean maybe, and the only way I could think of is that okay, we're in the 11th. Do you want to pitch or hit? And then so the Red Sox say we're going to pitch, and then the Yankees say, well, as long as the Yankees could like put up a new order. So if as long as it was like 7, 8, 9 of the order, you know what I mean? As long as it's okay, this is like one half inning.
We're talking a hockey shootout.
A hockey shootout, yeah, with just one team that's going to bat, and you can just put up any order you want.
Yeah, I'm saying a horrible idea in horse poop. I'm intrigued by it.
I mean, it was a thinking out of the box is what it was.
And again, I think with the comment, if you think of it in the way of look, if we know that we can do 110 games instead of 80, and this is how we do it, your fighting idea is not very clever, Al. But if
this
we
guy's
are
very, very violent tonight, right?
Where's that Lashano guy? I'd rather have him in here.
I was watching a stream the other day on YouTube. I'm not going to say which guy it was, but he was doing a baseball stream, and his girlfriend came in, and he got really upset that she came in during the stream, and there was talk about knives and stuff like that too.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like, wow. Who is this jerk? This guy's such a jerk.
Wait till they get married, and then he'll be begging her to come into the streams.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm not going to say the guy's name. I'm not going to say it, but I mean, it's just like I would be a little, the anger issues, of the stream.
Huh? Awful quiet now in the chat.
Snuff that out, anyway.
I as far as the season ticket revenue, that's all just gets put into 2021. Your seats are bought for next year. They're not going to lose any money with that. And the television money is the big driver for baseball. They've got most of the money comes into that. Monday night is not all right for fighting. Saturday night is. Mr. Mike, I think that's what they'll probably do. Is the ghost runner on second to start. You can't be going down there playing 110 games in 4 months, which is essentially what we want them to do, July, August, September, October, and have these bullpens get trashed. You have to be able to curtail them. The Japanese tie after 10 or 11 innings. For this 1 year only, I would be happy with a tie.
Yeah. They'll have to figure out something.
I just want to see some damn baseball played. Not that I love calling games every day, but
yeah, no, I hear you. That's what my buddy said. He dropped off the stuff at the house tonight. He's like, he goes, I can deal with a lot of this stuff, but I can't deal with everything. He goes, if I could go home and turn on a hockey game and watch a hockey game, at least that's something. And we don't even have that.
Ernie Harwell calling a fight. And so he stood there like a barn on the side of the road and took the punch. No, it just doesn't work. A tie is better. Go to points. I'd rather have the tie. I'd rather have the tie.
So a little bit of news going on my channel. I got up over 500 subscribers today.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I got 500 subscribers. And the player of regular season basketball game that I did the video for, they're all excited, and they embedded it on their website. So if you go to their website, it's in the corner, there's Dave's review of our game. So they were all excited about that. So and if I look now, that video of the regular season basketball, it's over 300 views.
Wow.
And that blows away like any of my videos, that one right there. So I'm kind of hoping I gave them a little bit of a jolt, you know what I mean? And people start checking out the site, check out the game. I do like the game. It's like I say, it's the shootout hockey version of basketball for me. That's my opinion of it, and I like it.
That's I think pretty close to it. Yeah.
So thanks, Paul. Yeah, I it was a long time getting there, but I got up there. Cause, it's good to see you. Cause, Sports Time Machine, thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever get to 500, and I did. And it's not about the numbers. It's I'd rather have quality listeners than number listeners. You know what I mean? But I think the being off, if there's been one good thing about being off, is I've done a lot of videos, I've reviewed a lot of games. And so, I mean, I guess it's paying off a little bit like that. It's not paying off financially by any means, but it is having some fun. So that guy embedded the video. He had some fun with that. And so I did another one today. So if you look at my channel, I did another regular season basketball game. I did a 7-game playoffs between the 76ers and the Celtics from 1983-84. Just the final score, no stats. And I had a lot of fun with that. And I'm setting up. You might have seen the picture I teased on the Digital to Dice forum of the football game with the Mud to Glory. I'm going to be replaying, trying to replay all the Super Bowls in Mud to Glory. And so I set up. I wanted a visual look, and I think I got it. I think I got a pretty good look for that game as to what it's going to look like when I do the stream, because a lot of the times I'm in the spreadsheet and it looks okay, but it's just all white and it's all boring and you can't gum it up too much. But I put some green back and I put a couple of banners on there, and I think it come out pretty good. So that'll be the backdrop when I do the Super Bowl games. And let's see what else is there.
Let me answer Dave Moy's question first about why we're kind of hesitant about ties and stuff. Remember, baseball is our national pastime. And because it's a timeless game, as in, there's no limit to when it can end. Go ahead, Mr. Gardner. You can fall asleep now. We're used to having games that finish because it can go 15, 16 innings. And so when we add things like football and hockey, basketball plays in overtime. You wouldn't want a basketball game to end in a tie. And so it's just not something that we're really used to having it. And so we do these artificial things. I mean, NFL didn't have overtime until 1974. Hockey didn't have overtime. They had overtime and stopped because of World War II. They had to get the players on trains to go back to where they were supposed to go. And then they brought back 82, 83 or 83, 84.
Yeah, something like that.
And so we had sports that had ties, but people, because like I said, basketball and baseball don't play for ties. People just get used to seeing games finish out.
I don't think hockey will be in my rearview mirror ever, but I appreciate the sentiment. Well, I mean, I know that's baseball. There's no clock in baseball.
There's no clock, but there used to be a curfew in the American League. Do you remember that?
I don't.
You could not start an inning after 12:45 a.m. local.
Oh,
You
that's
had to
pretty
be
cool.
done. You had to be done by 1 o'clock. If not, you'd come back the next whenever you played next to finish the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they put the Ice Hog nickname in there.
Probably so they would know who you are.
Yeah, maybe there's a lot of Daves. A lot of Daves.
There's a lot of Daves.
So
But
that was my email on Delphi. So maybe that was it.
75 World Series Fistcomber happened at 12:36 in the morning, and it was of course, it was technically an American League game. I don't know what they would have done. Curfew went away in the early 80s. Remember, Robbie, the leagues were separate until 1996, although it was governed by Major League Baseball. The American League had their own umpires, they had their own league president, and they set their own rules. That's why the American League is a designated hitter, and the National League doesn't.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that. Then again, I don't know much about baseball.
And so, Al Red Sox fan, yeah, they had to be done by 1 a.m. And cricket, 5-day cricket test that can end in draws. Yes, but again, that's just the difference, I think, between the two cultures.
Has there ever been a cricket game that wasn't thrilling? Just throwing that out there.
I don't know. You can go back and watch some of the England Sri Lanka tests. Those are pretty boring.
Did he hit a century? That's all I know about cricket. You can hit a century.
You know, Mr. Moy, what's the best cricket sim out there? I think it's International Cricket, right? I used to have that. If Gideon's watching, can you send me the helper? I'd love to do that. I could bore you and do some international test cricket. Curfew, probably because of travel reasons. But yeah, but I think it was early 80s they finally stopped the 1 a.m. and the National League never had it. You too, Al. Al's leaving already. We drove him away.
He's going to sharpen the knives.
That's right.
He's got to stream later.
The National League never had the curfew. In fact, the infamous July 4th game between the Mets and the Braves ended at, 4:50 in the morning or something like that?
Yeah, there's so many. They go late sometimes. And afternoon games are fine. But when they go night, I mean, the problem is they start so late anyway. Then it gets to be 1 a.m. Like, man, I got to go to work in the morning. It's like, click, you leave the ballpark and there's nobody there. Especially if it's cold and then there's a rain delay. Oh,
that. All right, Craig. Good to see you too. He wants a wiffle ball tournament. You know what would happen if we had a wiffle ball tournament in Major League Baseball? Greg Maddux would come back. You imagine Greg Maddux and his pinpoint control with a wiffle ball?
Wiffle balls. That's great.
The infamous Mets Braves game, there were 2 rain delays, and so that's why it ended there at whatever. I
know they got to get the game in, but that's nuts.
The World Series game that ended at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep at the 13th, and it was the Red Sox.
Yeah, you're like, okay, this inning ended. Going, we'll see you.
Yeah, good night. I'll find out about who won in the morning. But so there has to be a happy medium. But
I think maybe what they do is, maybe they play the 10th, nothing happens. You go into the 11th, you start with a guy on first. Nothing happens. You go to the 12th, you start with a guy on second. You go to the 13th, you start with a guy on third. At that point there, you got some runners on the bases there.
International Cricket is brilliant. A World Cup 50 over game and from the same company, Lamborn Games, and that's a great game for the shorter form of cricket. I would love to learn the 1-day international game because that's pretty much you sit down there. It's the equivalent of watching a round of golf. It's 5 or 6 hours. It's all done in 1 day. The best players are playing, and so you get to see everybody, and there's a little more intensity. 2020 cricket, how you doing, Big Clue, is pretty much like home run derby. So to explain Test cricket, there are 10 outs, okay? But so I get 10 outs and you get 10 outs. There's no gloves except for the quote unquote catcher, the wicket keeper, and so play literally can be all day before your side is retired, okay? And so basically I play a day, you play a day, I play a day, and you play a day, and that's how it goes. And there's a 5th day for rain and spillover, and if you're doing really well. In the 2020 cricket, instead of playing 80 overs a day, it's a 40 over match. It's like 200 balls.
Can you picture playing all day in the field or playing all day at the plate? Oh, man.
Oh, man. I just, oh my God, it's with what those catchers wear, what those wicket keepers wear. Yeah, you go down to Jamaica in the summertime and play. That's great. I see. One day, ODI in Manchester will take you up on that.
There you go.
Big clue: rounders and cricket in school. Baseball is vastly superior game. Baseball and cricket are good cousins, I think. But the one-day game, I mean, the 2020 game, it's like I said, too much like home run derby. It's too much emphasis in trying to score. But the one day, there's a good balance. So there's some good offense, there's some good defense. You would find Test cricket dull because there'd be 20
if it's a cousin to baseball, then yeah. So
what I don't understand, when is there and out? Okay, you can be thrown out trying to run. And if you catch a ball in the air with your bare hand, you're out.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. Learned to hate cricket when I worked for DirecTV years ago. Almost hated the Filipino customer. Oh, the Pacquiao fights, I bet. I like cricket. Then again, I like boring sports. My wife, I love my wife. I really do. Says, so teams batting first in the test will aim to bat for 2 days. That's 12 hours of play. So my wife will tell anyone who listens, it will tell me, Ron, you've been boring women for years. So that's 24 years, baby.
Oh, you might need to borrow some knives from that streamer I saw.
I don't
he keeps his women in line. So I played some.
You and I both know who keeps who in line there.
So I played some player of the game basketball today from Downey Games. They're having a sale. So I grabbed player of the game basketball, player of the game golf.
It's 10 or 20%.
20.
And
20.
It's Easter in the code and through Easter.
Yeah. Because I spent $20 and it was only 16.
Okay.
So I got 2 games. And you had to, unfortunately, I wanted to see the directions, but you couldn't. You had to buy a season. So it was only $10. I mean, or $11, and 20%. And I got to say, I don't like it, Ron. I did not like it.
Yeah, you said that. And it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's much more of a addition game.
If you want basketball stats, I can see how you would like it, because how the game plays out is you write down everybody that's in the game. They have an offensive number. That number gets modified, and then you roll dice to see how many points each player got. And then you add up all those points from the players in the game, and that gives you your team score. Statistically, it's great. From a flow point of view, if I'm playing the game and I want to see it flow and feel the game like it's progressing, it does, because it starts at the back, really. It really, I mean, it's like you just start writing down everybody's score and then add it up and you're done. There's no build up. There's no first quarter score. There's no second quarter score. There's, it's just. So for me, I did not like it whatsoever. And as I was reading the directions, I was like, yeah, this is a game I'm truly not going to like. And I didn't even finish writing it down on the scoreboard. I just finished reading the directions. I was like, wow, that's what this game is. Oh, yep. Put that away. Just put that in the file.
Yeah. And of course, in test cricket, you use the same ball day after day after day too. In baseball, we switch it out after every pitch. So imagine trying to hit on the third day with a ball that's been thrown 300 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harder for weaker teams to win. It's hard to say because it's all individuals. There's a lot of dice rolling to see who's playing in the game, and then you factor in the other team's defense, and sometimes it's just really weird. And you end up rolling 3 or 4 dice for each player to see how many points they get. And I mean, for me, that's not a game I want to play. It's all statistics driven. And I like my statistics, being a numbers guy. But if I'm playing a game, I also want to see a flow of the game. And this does not do that. It's kind of like you just took a math test. That's what it was like. I just did a complete math test. And here's what I got for the outcome of this equation. And that's the score for that team. I don't feel like I played a game. I just don't.
Algebra brought to you by digitaldice.com, the best sports podcast on the web for your sports simulation replay needs.
Is that a crease of the A? No,
yeah, I can see. It looks like there's a little fluffiness on there.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, oh, well, check this out. Since I have you here, PJet, right? let's go to the tape. Okay, here's a clip of me wearing that jersey.
Oh, you found it.
I found, and this is a long time ago. I wasn't even married at the time. This might be 1990, 1980, something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a long time ago. Oh, can you guys see that?
Make it full screen.
I'll go full screen. So here we are. So this is at one of the hockey rinks, and this is me in net with the Atlanta Flames jersey. Oh, what a save! Oh, another save. Look at the form on this guy. Where's the defense? Oh, another save. The puck goes up over the net. Where's the defense? They're just standing around, folks. It comes out in front. Nobody can get a handle to it. Look at this guy, 69. He's waiting for the puck. He's going to get it. And a wrist shot, a glove save, and he hangs on.
It's just like I sat there and watched a shooting gallery with the Ducks.
See, that's my uncle out there with no helmet on. That's another guy with no helmet on. That's what it was back then. Geez, when was that? I was with my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time, so it had to be at least 92. So it might have been 92, 93. So yeah, imagine that. And if you want to see another crazy thing here, let me stop sharing for 1 second. There's another one here that's even funnier than that, if I can find it real quick. So yeah, so that was me wearing the Atlanta Flames jersey.
Tell the color on the VHS tape was just wonderful.
Yeah, I erased a Canadian Stanley Cup game.
Is that the one where we beat the Bruins?
So
goalie rushes the puck. Okay, go ahead.
Here's another good one.
Story, Gardner.
So big save. Oh, here he goes. He's taking off. He's got a guy with him. He comes up over center. It's going to be a give and go.
Okay,
he
Mike,
stays on side. He moves in and he gets hammered. Hustle back.
Score on the bastard. I mean,
oh man, I would do that at the end, like in the final minute of the game. I would get on. It's just a pickup game. But is that pretty funny or what? The things you find on YouTube, really.
Wow. Way to be a great player there. New ball available after 80 overs in cricket. Yeah.
That's all right.
You win. Aloha.
Yeah, I sacrificed the body. That's for sure.
Yeah, you sacrificed the body.
Does Dave say new ball available after 80 overs? And five. So, imagine playing for 5 hours. Boy, I tell you, you talk about the 2.5 hour hockey game and basketball. Yeah, but
you stop for lunch and you stop for tea. So it's not like you're playing 5.5 hours straight.
So that was the jersey in that video, that Atlanta Flames one. I still have it.
I think that was a special circumstance just in that game.
Aloha, ladies here.
Mm-hmm.
Aloha, ladies.
At least you unselfishly pass it instead of going end to end like or. Oh!
Wow. Wow, there's a lot of hatred in here tonight.
Oh, I feel the love, P-Jet. I'm feeling the love. He edited thousands of hours of video for a 20-second clip.
Yeah, she used to come and tape all my games, so I had all that stuff on film. I had my bird cage on back then.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't have. That was the '90s, so I had the Hasek. I had the Hasek Max.
Yeah. So, David, do you play county cricket, or did you? Anyway, so this is kind of devolved, but that's cool. So, did you ever score when you were rushing the puck like that, Gardner?
Yeah, what I would do is like I said, it was like, because when you rent the ice, you get it for an hour. So if someone would say like, "Hey, minute or two left, and we got to get off the ice." So if I get the chance to rush the puck up, I would. So I would just go right to the net, and a lot of times I'd pass it and go to the net, and the guy would shoot it, and I would just tip it in with my stick. And I scored a couple times like that, just tipping it in for fun. it was just, and then the horn would go off and we'd leave the ice. So that was just like the last hurrah. That's nothing I did on a regular basis. But so I played net for many years. And it's funny that I had that shirt on with all my goalie equipment. Now I don't think that shirt would fit on me just with nothing on,
He had a Pacific Blue Jacques Plante mask with a Seals font painted on front. Yeah, middle of the night ice rentals.
Yeah, we used to that one there. That I don't know. That was either an early night weekend, like a Saturday night or something, or yeah. I think that was a Saturday we did because we didn't go crazy. But when I first started playing, like when I was 16 in the mid 80s, when we rented ice, you'd 1 a.m. You'd play 1 to 3, or 12:30 to 2:30 something. It was nuts. I remember I used to play. I want to say it was 11 to 1 or 12 to 2. Go out for breakfast, go home and crash for 2 hours and be at work at 7. And I don't that was just, when you're 18, you can do that. I remember like we go out and we play, we go out to find an IHOP or a Denny's, go to breakfast, get home at 2:30, 3:30. And it's like, I was like, I should just stay up. It's like, nah, I got to sleep. So you sleep for 3 hours and you're all set. But yeah.
Big Clue hasn't watched us together very long if he's asking that question. No. Not at all. I don't hate the Bruins. I really don't hate the Bruins.
Look at that one.
That's kind of cool.
Little sports center.
Now, this investigation report. Oh, how interesting. I could call my wife in, but she's going to yell at me if I do. I'm a huge Montreal Canadiens fan. I've suffered a long, long time. Who are my favorite teams? Well, for football, it's the Giants. For baseball, it's the Red Sox and the Nationals. For hockey, it's Montreal. And for basketball, if I bother to watch, it's Boston. Dave?
Basketball, I'd have to say I like the Celtics. Football, I like the Patriots and the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers, obviously. Baseball, I'm the 70s baseball guy, so I like a lot of the people I had on baseball cards of the 70s and 80s. So obviously, being a Boston guy, I'm a Red Sox fan, but there's probably a couple other teams that I root for from time to time. Cincinnati, I think one of my grandmothers was from Cincinnati, so I was a Cincinnati guy for a while. And hockey, obviously Boston being a local team. I like the Sharks. There's a lot of teams I like that.
Yeah, I like the Rangers. One of the few people who like the Rangers and the Islanders. But Brian Trottier is becoming my all-time favorite player. Isn't Montreal the Yankees of the NHL?
They used to be.
Let me finish. The Yankees are the Montreal of Major League Baseball. Yes, Montreal used to be good. I got a pronoun and a noun for you, Gardner. Let's just say it rhymes with aloha.
What's Tribe say? Remember late 20s, early 30s, being able to go to Columbus for a game, come back the same night around midnight, and be at work the next day. No more. Yeah. No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen at all. If I got to be up in the morning, I'm in bed like real early. It's not even funny. Yes, I told you I'm a Reds fan. Yeah, I was. My grandmother was out. She goes, we work for Cincinnati Reds. We root for the Cincinnati Reds. So I'm like, okay, I'll follow the Reds for you. So I get some Reds hats and I got a red shirt and the whole bit. So Yankees still Oilers. Yeah, I'm an Oilers guy. How can you not like the Oilers? The Oilers are good. Yeah, 76ers. Yeah, I like that team. I mean, that's what I grew up with. Irving and those guys there. 76ers. Irving was 76ers, right?
Yes. David?
Yeah, but they don't play in the NHL. There's teams in Europe that either Russia or Europe that are in certain tiers, and if they lose, they drop them into a bottom tier.
Yes.
And they lose. I don't know if it was soccer or hockey, and they lose like all their funding stuff.
Both. Yeah.
And it's just it's a crushing. It's like going from NHL to AHL, and you lose your budget and the whole bit, and it just crushes a team.
At least we've never lost 3 Stanley Cup final games at home.
That's all right.
Rod disapproves. Glowing? I need to shave, actually.
Kenny, what's going on, man?
Oh, you got Dr. J and Hondo autographs on the same day. That's pretty cool. How'd you score that, Appachatter?
Put some stars on. What do you think?
Right.
Yeah, I just got the for regular season basketball, I got, what did I get, Ron? 71, 72 and
90, 91.
90, 91. Yeah, so I got a couple of seasons with that. So today I did the still the 83 season. So I think I'm going to fire up some 71, 72. You know what he said? He said, look, you got the 80s, so you got the early 3-point rule because there's an early 3-point rule in his game. 71, 72, there's no 3-point rule. In 90, 91, there's a regular 3-point rule. So there's 3 variations of the game. He says, you might as well have them all. So I was like, oh, cool. Let's do that.
Oh, Appachatter was out in Monterey. Oh, North Carolina. Sorry. No, yeah, in Monterey for the Crosby clam bake.
Nice.
PJet must have loved it when Bartolo Colon hit the home run in San Diego a few years ago. We're playing Kenny in about a half hour. We'll get ready for the second round of the all-time great Masters. Hubert Green.
Dan,
yeah.
Good to talk to you, buddy. I talked to Danny on the phone the other night, my buddy down south. He played in my league for many years, and he moved away. Still keeps in touch. And do I think there's any chance of having a really good NHL video game again? Dan, I've been playing a lot of PC hockey games and tabletop hockey games, and they're simulations. They're not anything like NHL. But I can go back and I can play practically any season I want. So I can play 70s, I can play 80s, I can play 90s, play the guys I want, the teams I want. And I have more fun with that than I do with NHL 19. There's only one video game at NHL. I say had more. I don't think they even have a monopoly on it, but just people aren't making any more good NHL video games. So that's what we're stuck with. It's a fine game. It plays fine. There's some fun to be had. I really wish the threes mode, which I love threes, 3-on-3. Ron, I tell you this all the time. I like the threes mode. It feels like the old Sega hockey. If they would have a threes mode that you could play regular season and playoffs, I would get it next year for sure. I didn't buy it this year. This is the first time. In fact, all the games over here behind me are all the NHL games. And I think this is the first time since Sega 92 that I didn't pick up the new season. I just didn't get this. Nope, not for me. So I think we're going to be kind of stuck, Dan, with the NHL. I really hope you do something with the threes. That was fun. You could play a circuit, but I'd rather play a season of threes. It's fast. It's a small rink. It's 3-on-3. It's go, go, go. It's a little over the top. It's easy. It's good guys like me who are not that good because Dan's a pretty good player when he plays. In fact, he plays goalie. Holy cow. I don't play goalie at all in that. And he's a very good goalie in that game. But for me, I don't have that dexterity anymore whatsoever. So for me, I enjoy rolling dice. As stupid as it sounds, I did. I played the WHA playoffs the other day from 1972. And I think I talked. It's come down to Game 7, overtime of Game 7 in overtime, and I had to roll the dice to see who won the whole thing. So the mascot play is fun. Yeah, when you can skate as a saber-toothed tiger or a shark or a penguin or something, that was fun. The mascots are fun. They did a good job with threes. Threes is really good. I really like 3. Hi, David. You bought, cool. You bought 71, 72, and 80, 81. Nice. Let me know what you think of that. I put up a video today of just basic mode, Celtics Sixers. So I don't know if you saw that, but I have that up there on the channel. And good for you. Yeah, I got 71, 72 per Ron's request. And who am I playing as in 71, 71?
The Lakers. That's the year they won 33 in a row. Celtics are a good team that year. You could do a fantasy final of the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, I could do that. No, who did
Milwaukee? Milwaukee 71, 72?
Yeah,
what year?
Detroit. 71, 72. LA won over
New York.
Detroit? New York Knicks. The Knicks. Yeah, okay. So yeah. So look, I'll do that.
There's someone in the chat.
No, this guy again.
Yeah,
Did
his
you find?
guy.
Did you? This is the guy. I'm not saying this is the knife guy, but I'm not saying it's not the knife guy.
Yeah.
PJ, I haven't really followed baseball either. I was 13 in 1980, and I had all the baseball cards, and then all of a sudden I stopped playing. When I was 13, I hit the end of like what I could play, and I never played high school or anything like that. So I stopped following myself.
Oh, you're welcome, Big Clue.
Big-
You'll like the basketball game. The graphics aren't as good as the baseball game, but you'll like the basketball game. It plays really well, and you feel like you're taking part in it as opposed to
Yeah.
sitting in the stands.
You'll have to tweak that, because I know Dave Little plays. I think he plays offense and defense in that, and it takes a long time. But if you set up to play one team in offense only, the game moves along.
About 45 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Oh, speak of the devil right there. Yeah, so Dave Little could tell you a little bit more about action PC basketball. I got it to flow pretty well. I know Ron had some problems with it, but I got action PC basketball to flow really well.
Oh, I like the game. I'm just not a big fan of the chalkboard.
Yeah, but I got the flow to a point where I could read what was going on, like hockey, and follow the chalkboard a little bit. I think the hockey chalkboard is better than the basketball, but I got to follow it along. I did okay with it. I was like, okay, I can follow it along and see what's happening, and I know nothing about basketball, so I would just watch it play out. But I would prefer to have an OOTP version of basketball where you can see the guys playing and you can just broadcast it. That's what I enjoy. And Dave plays both offenses. Okay. I thought he played one team offense and defense, but he plays both offenses. Okay.
He plays basketball the way I play football. Just the opposite.
Lakers with Wilt. Yeah, that should be fun.
Well, Jerry West, that was the year he became the logo. And the Knicks are a stacked team too. It's Walt Frazier and Willis Reed and Dave DeBusschere in it.
It's funny you should say that, Robbie, because that's kind of loosely one of the topics we're going to be talking about on Digital to Dice.
Yes.
Tomorrow, I was supposed to record tomorrow, but yeah, it's going to be about selling games and promoting the industry and stuff like that. So it's funny you should say that, because it just that's one of the topic I had in mind, and then it's just kind of spiraled from there. And yeah, so we're going to be talking about that.
Cookies. Where's mine? Where's mine, Gardner? Where am
I don't got any cookies. I don't have any cookies either. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. I'm trying out some new backgrounds here. So we get a little bit of this one here, a little spotlight. We get the spotlight going here. We'll leave that on for a few seconds.
My youngest sister made chili today, and I asked her to FedEx me some, and she laughed at me.
They probably do that, although it'd have to be cold one. You couldn't just ship cookies. You could ship.
Yes.
I know they ship lobster. There's a place that ships lobster.
Oh, there's Omaha Steaks.
Omaha Steaks. It does. The lobster comes in. Yeah. It comes in the same thing as that. Yeah. Hey, talk for 1 second. I want to check a setting on my Roadcaster here.
Okay. So we'll be taping that tomorrow. So golf for me after this is over with Dave, and Hubert Green is our first round leader at the Masters. He shot a 6 under 66 yesterday, and a whole gaggle of people at 3 under. We'll be featuring Phil Mickelson, who's at even par, Tiger Woods, who's at +2, and Nick Faldo at +2. That's our feature group today. Gonna ask my wife, Big Clue says, for my birthday present early so I can take advantage of DKS's sale and pick up a whole decade of seasons at $5 a season. It's a steal. 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s. And my answer to that is always go with the decade when you turn 14, because that's when sports meant the most to you, before you learn how to drive, or you got girlfriends, or you had a job for that. So that's what I would do. But I'll be honest, the Christmas sales are so big. I have every baseball season from 1901 on.
Yeah, I don't have much else to pick up either. I got everything I would really play.
So what you'd recommend, I think, would be whenever you were 14, get that decade, because you're going to know everybody there, whether you realize it or not.
I like the baseball and the hockey when I had the hockey cards, because I can still picture the cards, and then that's when I play the game, is when I can picture the cards. So what was Robbie saying? Yeah. We'll just talk a little bit about that. I missed putting that up. I was checking something.
Yeah, that's what I was answering to. Yeah. So whenever you were 14, 80s it is. Yeah. So that's what I started. And the seasons, the thing about Action PC, and I think it's kind of a detriment, to be honest, is that everything is almost always on sale. And so once you get what you want, there's not a heck of a lot of incentive to go and pick up the new stuff.
Larry has China started sports.
Not
I
really.
don't think so. Didn't they open up all the theaters and stuff, and then they said, it's a little too early for that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what's going on in China. Does anybody know what's going on in China?
No.
I don't even know what's going on with China Jade. I don't even know if China Jade's open anymore. You go by and there's nobody there. I guess they're doing takeout because obviously you can't go in the restaurant.
You'll be happy to know that the burger place that we got apparently last weekend apparently also has a bar that does takeout as well. And it was Scorpion Bowl day last Monday.
Oh, really? Yeah. There's a big place down here, right by Hockey Town in Saugus, a Kowloon. It's a huge restaurant down here, and I heard lines out the door for takeout too. So they're not doing their normal sales, but still, in order to get takeout, the lines out the door over there, and they started selling Scorpion Bowls and Mai Tais to go as well. Not to go, but they would sell the kit, but you have to provide your own alcohol. But they would give you ingredients, and you just dump it in a bowl and add the alcohol, and boom, you're good to go. And I wonder if they'll continue that after this. That's the thing I wonder about this alcohol stuff is when this is done, whenever that is, if they'll continue to do that, if that's like now part of their business, take out beer, $3. I mean, you see that, but wouldn't you be better off just going to the liquor store, the package store, and getting a heck of a lot cheaper than I mean, I suppose if it's late at night and everything's closed, maybe, but Kenny knows Kowloon. Kenny, we were supposed to meet and play that hockey game right next to Kowloon. That's where that Castle Gaming place is. I think that's what it's called, or whatever it was called. But that we were going to go right next to Kowloon. Kowloon is a famous Chinese restaurant. When you walk into Kowloon, they opened City One. Everything got right out of Todd. Yeah, they opened up. Okay, you guys can leave your house. See ya. yeah. They get the heck out of there. But when you walk into Kowloon's, it's wall-to-wall photos of all the people that have been in there. And the big thing was the wrestlers. When they would wrestle at the Garden, when the wrestling get done, they'd all go up to Kowloon's and pack in there. So there's a chances are good that you'll see somebody in Kowloon that you would recognize somehow, some way. It's very famous. They bought some new bats for the baseball league. Yes, they did. Some guy named Bill said he won a prize. That's awesome. You won a prize. That is great. I'm not sure what it is, but good for you. I'm sure Bill will give that to you. Yeah. I think what was it, the Wall of something over there? It wasn't the Walled City of Colorado. I saw a documentary on that. Walled City over there, and everything was walled in, and then they had
Forbidden
Beijing,
yeah.
They paid the people to leave because they wouldn't leave. They had their own system in there, their own mayors and stuff. It was really weird. It was like just stacked on top of everything. It was nice. Hang on a sec here.
Oh, Big Clue's right. Is the Walled City's
Bill, hang on 1 second here. I want to show Bill this right here.
Okay.
And I know we already watched this, but this is Bill in here.
Okay.
So, Bill, this is you. Okay, so we're gonna do that. This is Bill on the ice. All right. Now he's nowhere near. So this is the breakaway that I had to say. Now we already saw this. Now there's still no sign of Bill. Right? I make another save. Still no sign of Bill. Bill's on the white team. Any sign of Bill? No sign of Bill. Puck goes behind the net. Still no sign of Bill. Make another save. Still no. So there's only 4 white people. Oh, here's Bill. Here's Bill. He almost got it, but he didn't. And I'll make the save. And now Bill's like, yeah, I can give you the puck now if you want. Now that I get back in to help, there he is right next to me in the net. He's like, yeah, I'll take that puck. Thank you very much. I was the last guy to come back and help you out, but I will take the puck. Thank you so much. Yeah, there it is. See, look, I'm helping. I am helping. Here I am with the puck, and I'm going to start the play. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your help.
Not bitter after 30 years, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I never noticed that. Because you are not playing goalie at the other end. You weren't even. I never noticed about that video is that I remember him coming in to get the puck, but when you watch it, you only see the 4 guys in the white sweaters skating around trying to help me out, and then that 5th guy slowly coasts in, and then after I make the save, he's like, "Yeah, I'll take the puck, thanks." And
Wow.
oh, there's a Bill on every team. There's a bill on every team.
That's the cherry picker with the no offside rule. I'm just going to sit down here and wait for the puck. How you doing today, George? Oh, it's good to talk to you.
What was that? That was, I think it was 92, 93. That was a long time ago. So that's what, 27 years? Is that right? 27?
27, 28 years, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So, too funny. You want Dave's Rush's bobbleheads? No one touches my Rush bobbleheads. Nobody will touch the Rush.
Callers number 5, 7, and 9 get the bobbleheads at 254-1030. 254-1030.
Bobby, were you in net at the other end? I know Bobby played net, but I don't know if you were in that particular game. You might have been. That was a long time ago.
This Bus is brought to you by digitaldice.com, the best darn sportscast podcast on the web.
Digital to Dice. That's the podcast myself and Ron do. So yeah, so we're doing the Friday night extravaganza or something as we kick back on a Friday night with nothing to do, nowhere to go. What are you gonna do? Just get in your car and drive around, get pulled over by the police. What are you doing? This has got to stop. It really has to stop. And nobody touches the Rush bobbleheads.
254-1030, callers 5, 7, and 9. 254-1030. Uh-oh. He's going to show these off, apparently. So, there you go. Dave's happy. You've made Dave happy. Old Tom Sawyer. There you go. That's as much me singing. Tell the place was just wasting gas.
Sadly, we lost one of them. That's how 2020 started off with Neil Peart dying. Unfortunately, that's when all this happened. Yep, it did. It was a bad year for me personally. Then it hit this. Now it's a bad year for everybody. He was much grayer by 9. Okay. Oh no, 92. I'm sorry, 92. Yep. Yeah, Dan played goal one season, won the championship way back. What was that? 2001, I think it was. Danny played net. We needed a goalie. Dan says, I'll play net. He played net and he won the championship.
Then retired.
And I don't think he played net again, at least not in the league, not full time. We've had a couple of guys that did. We've had a couple of skaters jump in net and play net and win the championship. And Flinner, what's going on there, Flinner? You getting pizza tonight? Flynn likes to join the conversation when he goes to get pizza. And the ugly pops. So yeah, I don't have any of the pops. I got her, those little pop figures. I got her a couple for fun. Just Yeah,
I got a bunch of them. My wife buys them for me, and she's in the house, so that's all I'm going to say.
I would get the Rush figures maybe, but there was so many of them. There was when the mall was open and you could go there way back in February.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, early March.
Early March.
There was a place that went in there and they had it was wall to wall these things, but there was like 3 or 4 different kinds, and it was just I didn't know which one was which. So
what have I got? I'm looking up at Weird Al. Rosanna Dana. I don't know what the hell that one is up there. She bought me Conan O'Brien for the last one I think I got.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I got her. She liked Darkwing Duck. I got Darkwing Duck. That was the one she got. And I think I got her a Motley Crue one, maybe.
Oh, you said she was a huge Crue fan.
Yeah, she's a huge Crue fan. So I actually have another clip here I'll share with everybody since we have some of the players in the room.
And Gloucester a long time ago.
Look at the face. I thought was a star. That was kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah. There's Bill right there. There's Bill back checking. Oh no, he must have just scored. There he is. He's looking at the camera. He knows where the camera is.
So are you in net?
Yeah, I'm on the left. Yeah, he knows where the camera is. He's pretending to ignore everybody.
He's too cool for school, huh?
He is, yeah. No. There it is. There it is. He has to wave to the crowd. You can see how fast the action is, though. You really can. I mean, it's amazing I ever kept up.
I'm stunned about how amazing the quality of this play is. Here we go.
You know what? Just he gets around Bill. No one got around Bill. It was offside.
See, that's in strat. That would be a penetration of 1, and he rolled the 1.
See, I don't think that's Bobby in net down there. I don't know who that was. I think I might know 2 guys on the ice in this thing. Steal.
Dave gonna face a shot here.
Am I gonna face a shot? I'm not sure. I don't. This is what I hate about pickup hockey. You had a guy in the yellow. I don't even know what team he was on. Oh, a guy fan went wide. That guy sucks.
Oh, here's a breakout.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it in. Couldn't get it out.
Maybe not.
Oh, kick save.
Oh, wow.
Bill, do something. Bill, do something. I'm just gonna clear it out.
Number 1 star for Gardner there.
That was a nice kick out, actually. I started to play. Oh, look at this guy. Bill, what's Bill gonna do? He scores. Bill went to the backhander and scored. Nice job.
Too bad we don't get any replay though. Here's Mr.
No.
Dude. Oh, Gardner's spreading.
What a save. What a save. Oh, get it out. Get it out. There we go.
Get yourself up off the ice, Gardner.
I know. I got plenty of time. Look at how fast they're coming in the zone. That guy's even offside, crying out loud. We need the referees.
There's another minute of this high quality entertainment here.
It is. Look at this guy. Oh, he's offside. He threw a hit.
Offside by about 10 feet.
At the time when you're out there, it's going so fast.
Oh, what a trip that was. Holy crap.
You're thinking this is so unbelievable.
Unbelievable is a good word for it. Oh, there's more.
Oh, that's a nice save.
That was actually not bad.
And we're almost done here. Flynn, I do 1 second. We're almost done. Because I know everybody wants to see the conclusion of this thrilling game. This must have been like after the 3rd hour. It's so slow.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Oh, he scored.
He didn't even move.
Yeah. No, he went low stick side. He got me. I did not make the save. That's all right.
Oh my God. That's like watching old people fornicate. Just dry and slow. Oh, I love the green screen. That's great.
Oh, I got to try that out. Nice job, Flynn.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's great.
Little test for tomorrow's show.
Yeah, no, I got a green screen I wanted to test out myself. Oh, Flinner,
Nice.
you're rocking this out, man.
Wait, hang on. Ready for this? This is a good one. Let me show this. This was
Welcome to Delaware.
Yeah.
we're in Delaware.
Good job, man. Was that
Yep.
easy to do? I hope that's easy to do.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I think I can actually here. Watch this. Here's my screen.
Oh, that's the green screen? No way. That's it,
Yeah.
huh?
That's nice.
Oh, and you disappeared.
Wow.
And here's my picture of Dave as a goalie.
Yeah, no one gets by me. No one gets by me. That's pretty cool.
So that's it.
Party on, Wayne.
Thought we'd have a little fun.
That's great.
That's cool. Yeah, that does some nice stuff there. I'll have to check that. I got one of those green screens that just well, let me get you off the screen here. So that just it folds up like a projector screen, but it's on the ground. It comes up, and so I keep meaning to try that. I'd have to hook up some lights.
This is just a green piece of cloth.
Right? Yeah, yeah, and it looks really good. I mean, it's not TV quality, but I mean, considering
I need to get some light on it because I think the edges over here are a little blowly. But yeah, it's just because there's not enough light on it. It's actually yelling at me saying, "Get more."
Yeah, I did a good job of that. I don't know if they ever played hockey. That's the thing with Russia. I don't know if Russia ever played hockey. That's the thing. I'm not 100% sure about that. That's pretty neat, though. It does a decent job. It really does.
That's excellent.
And what rink is that? Ottawa?
No, this is Philly. Ottawa.
Oh, James got some. Oh, the photographer's got some lights. Yeah, it'll make it look really good. Yeah, it's just a test tonight. We're just trying something out. You really do need like a lot of light.
Mm-hmm.
You really do.
A light
Dan,
behind.
Dan's going to wash his hands. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. We try to jump on here and just talk and just have some people. That's just what we do. We try to keep it very light. Try to just talk about fun things, and that's what we try to do here at night because it's miserable enough. So we come on here, we have some fun, and sometimes we talk games, sometimes we talk movies, sometimes we talk sports. Oh no! Oh no! Dun dun dun.
So let me answer this. I'm the perfect person to answer this question because I am only a Flyers fan. I'm not a Phillies fan. I'm not an Eagles fan. So the answer to that question is yes. Yes, they are. But I like to pretend that Flyers fans now, since they moved away from the spectrum, they're a little more corporate. So yes, they're not as bad as say Eagles. Eagles fans are the worst. I said this all the time. They're the worst in all of sports. There's James trying. Yes, he offered his sticks. It is perfectly fine. It worked it out just fine.
It worked, yeah. If you like I say, with more light, it would give it a consistent, and you'd be fine. But yeah, I think it works. I mean, it's not that
I can only put so much light when you have this kind of head. When you get this kind of head, there's only.
That's all the powder for.
All the stores are out of baby powder. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Put on your Anthony Flynn deflector pin.
That's right.
So, Flynn. What do you think of that? Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. There's the background. That was a crazy video. We had some good time with that. So, while you guys are here, I want to try something real quick while we have three.
Okay.
Ray did me some nice backgrounds here, and so this is my one. If I have three on,
that's not as loud with three.
Yeah, it's not loud. I'll have to have them tone down the yellow a little bit.
Fine.
Yeah, the other yellow, that's for 2, but that's really bright. But if I go to 3, the logo's in the corner. Yeah, we'll just tone down the yellow a little bit, I think. Yeah. That'll be all right. So, but we'll go back to our this one here. Oh, can you do the stars? How does the stars look with 3? Not too bad. Not too bad. This one looks pretty good too. A little Stargate action going on. We have the Ratcast Studio A. Studio A is safe again. At the bright, that doesn't look good with that. That looks good. Here we go. We got the little checkerboard going on. It's fun times here. So that green screen, nice job, Flynn. Ron, we got to get you a green screen now.
Technically, we can do one, but I haven't used it.
We'll get you a green screen. That'd be cool. And what we could do is we could put a cape on you and put like a clouds behind you. And you could be Superman. Put a fan on you and you could be flying around. From Vitor. I don't know. The Snow Dog was pretty tough. Remember when I first heard that song? That was such a weird song. Now I like it. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, Corey. Wear a green shirt, be a talking head. Yeah, I've seen people do that, actually.
But yours is blue, though, right? As long as it's all the same color.
No, it's green. It's actually it's not mine. It's Jim. It's the guy Jim who was commenting. He was it is his, but it's just a green cloth that was his. That he.
There you go, Ron. You can be Superman.
Dun, dun, dun. There is actually an attachment I can put onto my XSplit, which is what I use to stream the sports. That gives me that virtual camera type deal. But I tried it one day. I haven't tried it to do it live, and it just was there. But I like what Flinter's doing. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, you know. Flinter, can you give us the weather?
No.
Well, see this cloud over here? It's gonna go over here. It's gonna rain.
Traffic.
Yeah, you could put just about anything behind that.
It's actually the correct Carl McKee color for the green screen.
I had just a sheet myself when I did that video, and it worked fine. The more light, the better, because you want a nice, consistent color. You really do.
You can see the light on the picture I have up above my head. It's shining off.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot of light in there, Ron. You might be.
I do. Right. I needed to do that just because, you know.
I like the idea. Somebody said, we'll put all green in your room, green bedspread, and then wrap you up in green and just have your head showing. You could just be a head floating around.
Oh,
come on. That would be awesome.
Yeah, my wife would like that. Honey, we're going to paint the room green. Why? Dave said it'll be great for my streams. Well, maybe Dave should come up and paint your room then.
Maybe I will. I'm not allowed to right now. It's illegal.
That's
I can't
true.
cross county lines. They put me in jail. They let out all the felons so they could put guys like me in jail for crossing county lines to go to visit a friend. Brilliant.
You pull it tight, there'll be no shadows. I gotta go in a minute anyway because I gotta go set up, but I'll stay for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, the tight of that is, could you get the wrinkles in there? Yeah.
But I think it looks nice.
Yeah. The parts that are working good. Yeah, the little crinkles, you'll fix those. Just iron those out, the whole bit.
I won't iron them.
No, I wouldn't think you would, but I mean, is there enough time in the day to iron that and have that person make you a sandwich? Okay, sandwich first and then iron.
On advice of counsel, I will not answer that question.
Yeah, your left arm has got the crinkle in it, so we can fix that for the next show that you do or whatever, if you want. Otherwise, it looks kind of cool. Looks like it's someone's like pooping on you down there. Is what it does.
It does, doesn't it?
It does look like there's a bird kind of flying by, doing his thing.
Yeah, you like it when the cat comes behind me at night. I've told you this before. My wife's home, so the cat's not in here. But there are times, especially if I'm doing something tonight or doing something with Dave, and the cat will walk off camera and stand there and stare at me like she's Ed Sullivan on the Ed Sullivan Show. Just like, come on, are you done yet? Like, oh, stop it. Just stop it.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Little 2010 action. When you guys.
Oh, we do that quite well. We do it all the time.
A lot, How you doing, Manuel?
Manuel, just playing around with some backgrounds here. Flinner got his green screen working. I've been meaning to try it out, and I haven't.
What are you using for streaming software, Flinner?
What do you mean?
How you doing that?
StreamYard.
Right through. You could do it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, when you first sign in and check your audio and your video, there's a green screen option now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
You can access it right from your studio there. Just hit cam mic and go down the green screen.
Yep.
I'm in the loop.
I didn't know you played the piano. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. That works out well for what you got behind you. That's working out really well, I got to say.
All thanks be to James Tryon. There you go.
It's green. Ron, do something like this. That'd be hilarious.
What?
You're not just another brick in the wall. See, I couldn't wear my SEALs shirt. There's no way I could do the SEALs because I would disappear.
Right. Oh, look at the eyes.
Oh, green-eyed lady.
Oh.
That's pretty awesome, Jacket. So, and you can choose your background, Flinner, right? Obviously, you did there. You upload a background.
Oh, no, yeah. The Celtics, he threw up a brick. Good luck with this nightmare tonight, Clue. Okay, coming for you.
Big giant head. You look like a hunting trophy. You do. Stand real still and look straight ahead. You'd be like, up on the wall. You remember that YouTube channel? I slayed that guy, and now he's on my wall. We got some SEALs going on there. Where's P-Jet? P-Jet would like this. Some SEALs action.
Barley's Ghost. All right, man. What's the question? Then I do gotta go. But you liking this? It turns out I'm wearing a UVM shirt today, so it's actually showing up. Make it sound like it could be buried at the beach.
Oh, there you go.
Man, those eyes are
Marley's Ghost. That's pretty good. Oh man, as the show degenerates into madness. Yeah, we're having some fun here with this. We really are.
Man, the eyes are just too creepy. Wow.
Oh man,
we knocked Flinner upside down with that.
Whoa, you on a roller coaster?
There you go.
Oh yeah. All right, now the fun's over. I have to go. I have to go eat dinner. Then I gotta get this thing ironed.
Yeah, Ron's gonna go with his stream, so we're gonna jump out here. Thanks for everybody tuning in. We had a great audience tonight. We tried out some special effects. We got Ron in the bricks. We got Flynn with a green screen, so that was a good time. If you want to watch some golf, Chico, go to Twitch in about 10 or 15 minutes. Ron's going to be having Retro Sports Network over on Twitch. He's going to be playing some golf. He's got some Tiger Woods going on tonight.
Tiger Woods tonight. Yep.
Tiger Woods. Okay. What kind of Tiger Woods?
No, it's a card and dice game. But Tiger Woods is not one of the Tiger Woods things. Gotcha. When you buy a new game, does it update the one it is a new game, but you can have any version installed on your computer. But the new one, unlike Strat, does not overwrite the old one. Actually, we've been on for an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, hang on one sec. Flinner, this is the game. Let me share the screen. This is the game he's going to be playing. Okay, so let me just maximize that and maximize this. So this is what Ron plays when he golfs. So you can see that it's a computer game. It's like an old PC computer game. And so what you would do is you see the dice roll. So he's going to roll the dice. The computer's going to roll the dice, and it's going to show where the ball goes. And he's going to try to putt it in the hole right here. And
is that Oakmont? Is that Oakmont?
Might be the Oakmont in the background. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, is that Sawgrass?
The course is Sawgrass.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay.
So let's try to get him up on the tee here. So you aim the shot, and then you factor in all your players' stats, and you swing the ball, swing the club, and then you play it. So it's like one of those old PC games.
So back in the 80s, my grandfather had a game like this. It came in a big square box, and it had 9 cardboard tiles.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly
and you had dice, and if you rolled a 7, you hit it completely straight, and you had like a little, it looked like a little, I don't know, protractor or this thing you would put.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah. Yeah, you say, this is where I wanted to go, and if you hit like a 12, you hit like a duck hook.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah.
So I got to go set up for that, but that's what he's showing you. And so we're doing that tonight on Twitch. So it takes about 90 minutes, hour 45 for a round. So
and you played Jack Nicklaus last night. You playing Tiger tonight?
It's Tiger, Phil Mickelson, and Nick Faldo tonight, and we're at Augusta, second round of the Masters.
Funny story is I went to the 93 Boulder Stroll US Open, and that was it Boulder Stroll or was it Oakmont? Might have been Oakmont in 94.
Oakmont was 94.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Oakmont in 94. This is day 2, and Nick Faldo was leading. And the hole we were standing watching, he hit this ball right and hit somebody in the head and knocked them out. And Faldo was so upset about it. He ended up taking an 8, on the par 4 and just fell completely out of contention and never got back into it. That's my Nick Faldo story.
You went to Arnold Palmer's last round at the U.S. Open.
I did.
We talked about this a couple nights ago.
And Jack Nicklaus was leading at one point during that same day.
And that night was the OJ chase.
Was that 90?
It was Friday. It was. I was there for the Friday, day 2. Yeah.
Yep. That night was the OJ chase.
Wow. Good memory on Ron.
That's why I'm here.
That's why you are here.
That's the only reason why I'm here. All right, guys, I gotta run. So
Ron, thank you so much. We're gonna go check you out in 1 second. We're gonna we'll wrap things up here. Flynn, me and you will carry the torch here down the rest of the way as we wrap up our show here tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Had a good crew tonight, Friday night. Not much to do. Thank you, Appa. Thank you, P-Jet. We got little seals in there for you, P-Jet. So
we can throw that up one more time.
I do like the green screen. Yep, we'll get the seals going for you here. That's cool. I like that. And it comes out pretty good. So I got to pull out my green screen now, and I just got to hook up a couple lights here. I could probably do that. Set up a couple lights, get the green screen going. And I didn't know what background I would use because this background I got here actually works out. It's got the pennants and some games behind me. It actually works out pretty well.
I was thinking about actually like screen printing that and then putting it behind me so it looked like we were the same place.
Do you know what I wanted to do on the Game Hounds? We do that. I was going to have Nick take a picture of his background and send it to me. So I would have the same background as Nick, and that would look really creepy.
Well, that was what I was just saying. Yeah.
that would be funny. So we could all have the same background and it would look fake. Which background is real? We should all do that. Take pictures of everybody's background. Who has the real background? But Ron as a brick was funny. He was a brick. That was a good time.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for having me on and
All right,
let me indulge.
All right,
Well,
and Frozen Lake background. Yeah, we did all kinds of things. I might have to try that out. Now I'm jealous. Now I want to try it out. So anyway, all right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to jump out here. I'm going to grab some dinner myself, and we got to check out Ron's golf channel. I'm going to watch some golf tonight and get a couple things to do on the computer while I do it. Flinner, thank you so much. Ron, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you for coming in tonight, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night. And who knows, maybe I'll have a green screen too. You never know. Should be kind of fun, though. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night. Bye-bye.